Hello, today we're making some vegan eggplant rolletes. To make the stuffing for our eggplants, we're going to use about 20 ounces of tofu, 2 cups of cashews that have been soaked for 2 to 4 hours, a cup of breadcrumbs, the juice of 2½ lemons, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, the zest of 3 lemons, no salt seasonings to taste, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasonings, and about 3/4 cup of water. For the eggplant, we have 4 eggplants sliced as thin as you can slice them. We're going to use some cooking spray so we can bake them. And then when we do the assembly of our finished product, we're going to use some vegan Parmesan cheese, some soy cream, and some tomato sauce. So let's get started. After you have your eggplant all sliced and ready to go, you need to try to get some of the water out of it. And the way to get the water out of it is to layer it into a colander, sprinkle lightly with salt, place another layer in, sprinkle it with salt, and then let it rest for half an hour to an hour. Once it's rested for a while, you can see that there's some water that has come out of the eggplant. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our eggplant and we're going to rinse it off. We're going to rinse it in cold water. Try to rinse some of that salt back off of it. And we're going to place it on our towel. And then we'll take another towel and lay on top and pat it dry. Preheat your oven to 425 and take your eggplant that's been drained and rinsed and dried and set it on a baking dish with some parchment paper. Just lay them out so they're in a single layer. Once you have them on your baking dish, spray them lightly with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. Flip them over and coat the other side as well. Now we're going to put these in the oven at 425 degrees. We're going to bake them for 15 or 20 minutes until they get a little bit of brown color to them.
In a food processor, you want to add your cashews. Then we're going to grind them up a little bit. Just enough to get them a little pulverized. We're going to add the water, lemon juice, nutritional yeast, lemon zest, Italian seasoning, and some no salt seasonings of your choice. And tofu. And we're going to whiz this up until smooth. If you see it's a little too thick, you can always add a little bit of water, but a little bit goes a long way. Remember, it should look like the consistency of ricotta cheese. Okay, once we have it all mixed together, we're going to transfer it to a bowl. We're going to add the breadcrumbs, and they're going to mix it in. Okay, once you have it mixed together, we're just going to set this aside.
Okay, our eggplant has come out of the oven, and you can see it's just got a little bit of brown color to it here and there, and that's basically what you're going to look for. And take it off the pan, set aside. Okay, now we're ready to start assembling our eggplant rolletes. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 425. And then take your baking dish. First thing we're going to do is take some tomato sauce and just put a coat on the bottom of our baking dish. It's going to keep everything from sticking to the dish while we're cooking it. Okay. Alright, now we're going to roll up our rolletes. So we're going to lay one of our slices of eggplant on a plate or a work surface. We're going to take a little bit of our cheese mixture and put on top. and then we're just going to make one quick roll. Then we're going to take and put the open side down in the tomato sauce, like so. And we're going to continue this process till we run out of eggplant or till we run out of cheese. Okay, we have our pan all filled up with our eggplant rollettes. The next step is to take our cream, take a spoonful of cream, teaspoon, tablespoon, and just pour over top of each one. We're going to spread this cream out over top of each one to keep them moist during the baking process. Okay, now we have our cream over top of each one of our rollettes. We're going to bake this at 425 for 25 or 30 minutes until the edges are all crispy brown and the eggplant looks caramelized. We hope you enjoyed our video.
If you did, please subscribe.
And feel free to leave a comment below.
Or you can click on the videos from last week.
Bye!
Bye!